want them off. Yishlach Yisrael Malachim Al Sichon Melech Amori Melech Heshbon. Again, the story that we read in the Chumash. We sent messengers to Sichon, the king of Amori, the king of Heshbon. Vayomer lo, and we said, Vayomer lo Yisrael, the Jewish people said to him, Nabra no be'artzacha ad makomi, let us pass. We'll pass through your land. She doesn't describe the entire proposition, but it said they would buy food from him even though they didn't have to buy food. They'd buy water from him even though they didn't need his water. He would have a benefit from it. Not only would they not damage him, but they would benefit him. It was in his self-interest to allow it to happen. But people, when it comes to the Jewish people, people don't always do their self-interest. Many times people, nations do things that are against their self-interest because their hatred, their prejudice, their bigotry against the Jewish people is of such a nature that they do suicidal, counterproductive things. Because they want to get even. One of the great pictures that I have in my life of that type of enmity is Jackie and I were in Jerusalem at the end of 1967, just 3 months after the Six-Day War. We were there in September. So we saw in East Jerusalem a warehouse full of polio vaccine. It was in the Salk polio vaccine, which the United States government had given to the Jordanian government, and which the Jordanian government refused to use because Salk was a Zionist. So better that their kids should have polio. Because then they didn't. There was a raging polio epidemic. Better to have polio than to use the Zionist vaccine. So it's very hard to deal with that kind of mentality. But that's what happens here. Sichon, it's in his own self-interest. No, he's not going to do it. He did not trust us. He didn't believe us. He didn't let us cross his border. Not only didn't he believe us, didn't he trust us, but he went to war against us for no reason. It wasn't his war.